I'm sorry. You're used to me, aren't you? Nut job, nutter. I'm high on life. Jules King, take one, scene one, rolling, action. I slept this, can I keep it? Yes. I'm Jules King, I have early onset Parkinson's and I'm an adaptive CrossFit athlete. I'm full of beans because I've been in the barrel. I'm like literally hyperactive. Tour de France. Here I go. Sorry. I found out I had Parkinson's quite late on into my Parkinson's journey. I actually was undiagnosed for 16 years. 1, 2, 3, go.
No. Mum, your knee is on my foot. Ow!
I went into hospital with a DVT, which led me to be in a kind of cabbage state. And then they thought I had ME, which is like an umbrella disease of lots of different symptoms. They could never tell what was wrong with me.
And how many years were you in a wheelchair for?
So, from about 25, so about 10 years, but in and out at the start. Like I only used it to get to places, and then for 2 years I was in the wheelchair completely. Like I couldn't even walk from my lounge to my bathroom in there. So when I was diagnosed, they gave me levodopa, which is Madapar, and they said take a tablet 3 times a day, and I took 1 tablet as I got home from the appointment, and I personally didn't feel any different, but my mum said my body was easier to move when she was undressing me to put me to bed. And I was like, oh, well, that could be just me being more relaxed, because I was quite tense and rigid. And then I took one in the morning, and I went from not being able to move, like or scratch an itch or anything, to walking around my house on the phone to my brother going, guess what I'm doing? I'm walking around the house. And he was in floods of tears on the tube.
Right, Mum, do this. Okay.
I always said, when I'm better, and I swear that's manifested. But I was always happy, just happy to be here and happy to see my kids grow up.
Was there ever a part of you that thought, this is it forever now?
Oh, I don't know, you make me cry. I look like everyone.
I know you've said to me before that you were always positive and kind of knew that you'd get over it, but there must have been points that you were thinking of now.
Yeah, there was one day that I thought it was all over, to be honest. I had gone to watch Iron Man with my friend, and I felt like the pain was just insane. It was so hard. Like, I can remember sitting in the wheelchair on the roadside, just like, oh, I just want this pain to go away. And the tiredness was just, I can't explain how tired I was, and I just felt like my body was giving up on me. I asked my mum to pick me up early, and I can remember driving home with her and thinking, that's the last time I'm going to see a tree. I was quite content with myself, actually. I was almost like happy to go, because I was in so much pain and I just didn't want to be in that pain anymore. When I got home, my mum put me to bed, because at this point I couldn't do much for myself. anything. So she put me into bed, and I looked her straight in the eye, told her I loved her, and gave her the biggest hug I'd ever given her. And I honestly thought that was the last time I was going to see her. But I woke up, and here I am to tell the tale. So my body wasn't giving up, and I think actually that has a lot to do with my determination as well, because I realised that however bad you feel, however tired your body feels, you can always do more. It's like capable of more.
Go on, give me a smile. Ooh, nice dance. Definitely adding that to my choreography. Do some twerking. I bet you can now.
How to twerk? No.
Do the...
I think we need a brass monkey Velcro, don't you? Tell Dan to make it. From Jules.
So where are we off to now?
We're off to the gym. My second home.
When you tell people that you do CrossFit now, like when they know you've got Parkinson's, what do they say?
How do you do that? They're like, you're incredible.
How do you do it?
I want to joke. I spend most of the time on the floor, on my bum. No. Again, grit and determination. I won't let Parkinson's take over my life. I won't let it stop me doing anything. Why should it? It's only like Parkinson's, like. Well, it is, isn't it? And I don't think you should ever let anything stop you. Oh God, you're coming in here. Oh, that was close. The first time I came to CrossFit Pembrokeshire, it was a little bit scary because everyone was so fit and so strong. But Sam Fenwick welcomed me with open arms, and soon did everybody else as well. And I didn't feel any different from anyone else, which was a big thing for me. No one looked at my happy legs and thought they were strange.
I thought she's bloody incredible, walking into a CrossFit gym for a first time. I mean, we always preach that CrossFit for everybody, but actually having an adaptive athlete walk in with Parkinson's and go, yeah, do you know what, I'm going to give this a go, is really incredible. And she did give it 100%.
Did I happy legs?
She did happy legs in, but now she happy legs even more.
Happy leg everywhere, get stuck in the doorways.
And what difference have you seen in her from when she first walked in until where she's at now?
Confidence, one of the biggest things ever. I think she's found a community that really accepts her.
Okay. I have been told that I run very gracefully, but I can't walk. Walk like a spanner, but run like a, I don't know what's graceful, a swan?
Jules is balance, stability, control, strength has all improved since being here. So, I mean, it's a win-win for everybody.
You nearly made me cry there. No, take the camera off.
She's just really soft.
So Elvis is my duck. No, I don't know what the story is behind Elvis. He's just a duck and he comes with me in the dip. Makes it that much better and much easier. So it's Craig Ritchie's fault that I got into cold water therapy. He read an article about the dopamine hit you get from cold water, and challenged me to do a cold dip for 2 weeks every day. So I started in my hometown beach, Broadhaven, and it was freezing and I hated every second of it. Oh. Oh. And I'm in. Whew.
How long will you do in there?
Usually I do about 3 minutes, but if I'm having a bad day, it's like 1 minute 30 and I'm out. It's not always easy. Sometimes it's really cold. This photo here is my first ever dip, cold water dip. Look at that face, it's so like nervous. Really nervous, oh bless it. When I got out, oh my God, it was amazing. Like literally the pain from the, because I get most of my pain in my legs, but it's all my body, but it's like stronger in my legs. And the pain from my legs just kind of disappeared. I was like, I can feel my legs. I know what normal people feel like. Yeah, that's what I felt like. I was like overjoyed.
Do you think it worked as well as you expected it to?
It went above and beyond what I expected, to be honest. It really did. Honestly, I'm not lying. Yeah.
So when you were on the way down to the beach, were you like, all right, I'll try this, but I doubt it's going to do anything for me?
Yeah. 100% I didn't think it would do anything. I thought I'd just be cold. I thought what was getting me through was the promise of a hot chocolate when I got up to my mum's. Yeah, I didn't think it would do anything. It's like cold water, you wouldn't think it would you? Heaven, 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 I'm not in pain.
You do see like a bit of a change in you when you get out.
I'm a lot more lively, aren't I? Not that I need any more liveliness, but yeah, I love it. It's really bizarre though, I never thought I would, because I hate being cold, like really hate. But now like my skin's all tingling, I can feel my legs, I'm aware of my legs, they're not like hurting. Really good. The benefits I get from cold water is helps my speech and pain relief. So the pain I have before I go in the cold water is like a dull ache. So imagine you have flu and your body feels like lead. That's what I have all the time, like a dull ache and just heavy feeling. And when I get in the cold water, the heavy feeling doesn't go instantly, but then about 30 seconds in, it just starts leaving my body. It's insane what it does. And then I get out and I'm a dancing monkey. Oh, lovely. Ah! So my speech can be quite mumbled and I sound like I'm drunk. And it's like, my tongue is like hard to move. And when I go in the cold water, sorry, I didn't mean to clap. When I go in the cold water, I come out and I'm like, and my tongue moves really fast. And I'm a proper chatterbox then. So the cold water swimming in the sea was really hard because it was getting in past the waves, because the balance problems were just, you get knocked by a wave, I can't hold my legs still, so I just go straight down. And the funny fact is, right, this is quite funny, when I go in the sea, my buoyancy aid is my legs. They just float up and I cannot get them down, whatever. And where everyone else like floats on their back nice and calmly, I'm just like feet in the air. Yeah, not the most attractive look. So that's where I struggle with cold water swimming. But the difference to getting in the barrel is I can just go it, like climb in, plunge, and job done. So somebody once told me that it's like a steam train, and I have his voice in my head every time I struggle to get in. So I feel if you describe it like this to people with neurological problems, it makes sense to them and would make them try the cold water. So the steam train theory is the messages from the brain to my parts of my body don't always get there. Imagine your body as a load of pipes, and there's like blockages on these pipes because of your neurological problem. And when you get into cold water, there's a steam train that comes down from your brain and pushes all of that blockages in your pipes out. And my pipes run clean. And I loved that explanation of cold immersion because it made me, like, when I was finding it really hard to get in and it was really cold, I found that good to think of, that it was just pushing everything out.
What does the future hold for us in general?
A lot of laughs and a lot of fun. That's a really tough question. And it's making me a little emotional. Never giving up. And yeah, just spreading the positive vibes. Oh, that's really easy. How fast can my legs go?